Hello my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. Today I've got a video for you that I'm going to be calling But How Was It? Boxycharm Edition. If you were around my channel last year, I did a few videos where I kind of did But How Was It videos. I did like a lip edition and an eye edition, I think, for things that I had hauled over the months that I wanted to do more in-depth reviews about. Because of course, on the day that you've hauled something, you're super pumped about it, but it doesn't really give anyone a very good idea of how it works. So I thought what I would do is every 3 months do a But How Was It Boxycharm edition. So in this video, we're going to be talking about October, November, and December 2016's boxes. Now, just real quick, for anyone who doesn't know, Boxycharm is a $21 USD a month beauty subscription service. It sends you 5 full-size beauty products, and you know, you usually get your money's worth many times over. The boxes usually always exceed $100 in value, sometimes $120, $140. You really get the value. But that doesn't really tell you a whole lot about the quality of the products, how you're going to like them, or, you know, maybe you're on the fence, like, do you want to try Boxycharm? Or you saw something in one of my unboxing videos and thought, that might be great. I wonder, is it worth the money? So that's what this video is going to be for. So we're going to break this up into 3 categories. First, we're going to do the face products, then the eye products, and then the lip products. Now, unfortunately, there are some products that I gave away right away because I knew I wasn't going to use them, like the many bronzers I receive in this box. There's also some hair care stuff I gave away, so things like that I won't have in this because I wouldn't even be able to review them if I wanted to. So let's just jump right into it because we do have quite a few products. So starting with the face products, one of the things from one of the boxes is the Pure Lisse, I never know how to say that, Pure Lisse Blue Lotus 4-in-1 I Adore Serum. It says intensive hydration, firms, brightens, decreases puffiness. It's this little tiny bottle, you open it up, you pump out a very small amount onto your ring finger, and at the end of the night, at the end of your skincare routine, you just put a little bit under your eye, and it feels so good. It feels cooling and refreshing, and I think, you know, in the morning when you wake up, I think it definitely has kept it hydrated through the night. And I don't know about puffiness. I don't tend to get a whole lot of puffiness around my eyes, so I can't really speak of that, but I love the way it feels and the way they continue to feel in the morning. So I would definitely give this a big thumbs up. Next up is one of the bronzers that I have kept, and this is the Model Co Bronze, and it's a shimmering bronzer powder. So it looks like this. It's what I have on for bronzer today, and I forgot to mention, most of these products I have on my face right now, just so you can also see how it works on the face. Now in the pan, this looks extremely glittery, but I will say once you get it on, it's not nearly that intense of a shimmer, because when I was first looking at this, I was like, no, I'm gonna look absolutely ridiculous if I put this on. But I gave it a try, and I actually really do like it. So I think too, in the summer, I think this will be gorgeous when, you know, you've been out in the sun for a bit and it'll just, you don't mind that kind of extra glow happening. So, thumbs up on that one. Now, these ones, I'm kind of breaking away from the rules here because I do have one product from January's box because it's kind of a sister to something I got in the November box. And those products are the vintage highlighters. Now, in November, I got this one. It's in the shade Rose Gold, and it's a single pan highlighter. It comes with a really pretty, not pretty, but a really useful big mirror. And you can even kind of tell, based on the texture here in the pan, that it's very powdery. And when you rub your finger, you know, it's powdery. There's no getting around it. And it looks like that when it's swatched again. Powdery. Now, what I will say, it's the highlight that I have on here today. And what I will say is if you can get past the fact that it's super powdery, it's beautiful. And I really like it, and I find myself reaching for it every so often because I do love the way it looks. But the consistency of it, like to touch, and when you put your brush in it, it's going everywhere, and it's just terrible in that regard. But I really like the way it looks. So I'm very torn on this product. And then in January, again, from the brand Vintage, the packaging is beautiful on these products, let me just say. Next up we had, this was a duo highlighter. And these shades are Rose Quartz and Chocolate Diamond. Again, nice big mirror. And what I will say about these is these swatch much better. They're butterier. They're creamier. There's not nearly as much fallout. And, you know, even, let's just take a look at these side by side for a second because the difference is really astounding. You can see all the texture in this one here, and none of that texture is in the new ones. So, that being said, I still like this one better. At first I thought I'm gonna like these ones better because they're creamier and they're smoother, but they don't look as pretty as the powdery one. So what needs to happen is these need to merge. We need to get a creamier formula on this one, but keep the color. And these ones, I mean, they're beautiful. They finger swatch beautifully, but they just don't show up as nice or as highlighter-esque. Like, you can see them, but you don't have that kind of glow. So I'll keep using these for sure. And we'll see, maybe I will grow to love them, and you'll see them in a favorites video down the line. But for now, I find these products very confusing and very conflicting. So that's face. Let's move on now to lips. The first lip product I got was in my first box in October, and it's by the brand Starlux, and it's what's on my lips right now. Now, the color of this, it's nice. Smell? Good. It smells like lemons. I love it. But it's just such a terrible product. First of all, to get this amount of coverage on my lips, I had to dip into this bottle probably 4 times. And I'd put it on and it'd be patchy. And then I'd go back in and put it on, and I don't know. I didn't like the consistency of it. I didn't like how patchy it was. Now, once it dries down, it's on there. I can take a sip of water, and when I take the glass away, there is no lipstick on the rim of that glass. So, I mean, if you're looking for a lipstick that's going to stay put, knock yourself out, but it's not great. And honestly, I had tried Starlux in an Ipsy bag. I had gotten a Starlux lipstick. Excuse me, you guys, my allergies are just really bad today. But yeah, I'd gotten a Starlux lipstick a year or 2 ago in an Ipsy bag, and the same thing. I didn't like it, and I ended up decluttering that one pretty quickly. And it's a pity because the color's really pretty. I mean, the packaging is cute, smells so good. But I would not recommend going out of your way to purchase any Starlux products, or at least lip products. I don't know if they do anything else. I've never tried anything else by them, but stay away from their lip products. Unfortunately, I hate saying that. Next up is this Oprah long-lasting liquid lipstick. I was super pumped to get an Oprah liquid lipstick. I had never tried Oprah before, and I was super excited, and then this color shows up. I will give it a little swatch for you because, don't get me wrong, it's an absolutely knockout shade. It's gorgeous, and it smells like cake, so I mean, and I love it. Like, I've put it on, it goes on smoothly, it goes on beautifully. The color is beautiful. It's just certainly not an everyday shade. Look how beautiful though. certainly not an everyday shade, and for me, it's not a wear out in public shade. I will tell you though, there have been some nights, been sitting around, doing my nails, doing some reading, I've whipped this out, put it on, and just enjoyed it. Because I do think it's beautiful. And I have seen some women who have gotten this in their Boxycharm, especially women with gorgeous dark skin tones, and they look stunning in this color. They look absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, if you have dark skin, this will be very flattering from what I've seen. If you're pasty white like me, I don't know. But again, it's gorgeous. I've also read you can use it as eyeliner, eyeshadow. I mean, they're safe. You can put them wherever you want on your face. I will say I have not tried that yet. But yeah, from what I've seen from the consistency, the formula, the pigmentation, definitely, yes, thumbs up to Oprah liquid lipsticks. And I hope to one day be able to get some in more wearable shades for me. But yeah, I mean, no complaints aside from the fact that it's not really a wearable color for me personally. Next up, we're going to go into eyes, and the first thing I want to talk about is this pack of 3 Luxy brushes that came in my first box. These are wonderful. They're, there's the big one, it's a tapered blending brush. Next one, a slightly smaller tapered blending brush. And then this one is just simply a blending brush. It was a brilliant trio to send. They're getting away from here. A brilliant trio to send because you need these every day. You can't have too many of these. And having more to your collection is great because then you don't have to wash them all so often because you have extras. So Luxy brushes, love them, love them, love them. And it was just a really great, usable, practical box of brushes to send. So I'm pretty pumped with that. Next up, again in my first box, October 2016, was this Iby Beauty trio, eyeshadow trio, and the name of the palette is Three's Company. Love that name. And the shadows look like this. Again, nice mirror. Now let me just do a little finger swatch of these 3 shadows for you. Okay. Look at this. And this. Gorgeous. You've got this frosty white that's perfect for inner corner beautifulness. You've got this astounding gold that's perfect for anything, and then a matte brown. Like you can't go wrong. I've used these a ton. I really like them. I found them to be surprisingly good. So thumbs up to this. I have never heard of this. Excuse me, guys. I had never heard of this brand before, but based on the quality of this, I would check them out again. Next up was a big dud for me, at least, and this is the Buff collection from Pierre Cosmetics. Beautiful packaging, nice hard case. Beautiful packaging. You open it up and you're like, wow. Beautiful. Right? Yeah. I will finger swatch a couple of the shades for you. I mean, pigmentation for days. Right? So you're like, crazy pigmentation, beautiful colors. What could be wrong? What could be wrong here? Well, first of all, just from lightly swatching it with my finger, look at this. It's so crumbly. It's basically falling apart by just running your finger through it. The quality is awful. But the colors are so beautiful. I'm just so like beautiful. But again, it's like crumbling and falling apart. So, I mean, I very rarely reach for it because I know that I'm going to be so frustrated when I'm trying to put it on because it's not going to blend. There's going to be powder everywhere. There's going to be fallout everywhere on you, your cousin, and the dog just from you trying to put it on your eyes. It's just not. No. I would never, ever, ever, ever purchase this. And I think it was something crazy too, like $50. What? $50. Now it did come with a brush, but that's neither here nor there. $50 for something of this poor quality is really disheartening. Nobody buy that. And you know, like I said, the colors are beautiful and they're so pigmented. I don't understand why this isn't better. I want you. We were rooting for you. It's a bummer. But we do get to end on a high note. And that is this absolutely drop-dead gorgeous studio makeup on the go eyeshadow palette. Now, I got this in my October box. And from what I could tell, they sent out another one of these from the same brand, looked the same packaging, and it was different colors a couple of months before I started getting my boxes, and I am just disappointed I missed out on it because these shadows are so good. This palette is the I feel like it should have a name. The Cool Down palette. Let me show it to you. It looks like this. You got some nice neutrals. Then you got some beautiful darker shades. Shimmer, shimmer, beautiful. I will finger swatch a couple for you. And they look like this. Super pigmented, soft as butter, and very blendable. So this was, look at this. That's what I have on my lid right now. So beautiful. This I recommend 100%. I've heard that both of these palettes that came in the Boxycharm, the one before I joined, it was also as good as this one, and I just love it. I reach for this all the time, and I'm so glad to have it. The colors are beautiful. They're very me. They're very warm and just beautiful. So there you have it, you guys. That is my breakdown of, before we go, one other thing. In one of the boxes, I think November's, I got a box of Patchology 5-minute face masks. There was 3 masks. You put them on for 5 minutes, and they were delightful. So good. I've used them all up. I'm a face mask junkie. I use them all the time. And yeah, the Patchology face masks, I would definitely recommend. So you have it. There's my review of October, November, December 2016 Boxycharm boxes. A couple of duds, but for the most part, I've been really loving the majority of the products that come in the boxes. So if you're on the fence and these seem like products that you would like to try, definitely go for it. For $21 a month, American, you really get your value's worth. I find the palettes alone, there's usually always a palette of some sort, that alone I find is worth the money, and then you get other fun stuff too. So there you have it. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you're here and you want to see more videos like this, and also videos not like this, click subscribe, and I hope you guys are having a great week. All day I've thought it's Friday even though it's Tuesday. So that doesn't bode well for a quick end of the week, but you know, that's it. I will see you guys on Friday. Bye guys.